my biggest challenge that I faced was inputting a problem or a question that I was having and then just mindlessly following the instructions that ChatGPT gave me. And the biggest thing that I've learned from this is that I need to not only think about the question that I'm giving ChatGPT, but also think about what it's giving me back and not mindlessly follow the instructions, but think logically about what it's giving me and how I can use that to learn the information and to get what I'm trying to do done.
I think that being able to just think and then ask, like figure out how to phrase a question. Also, like thinking about different ways to solve a problem and not just trying to check things off of like a list.
For me, I think it was the motor driver. It was called the L293D. It was a chip, and I looked up the data sheet, but it didn't make all that much sense to me when I just looked at the data sheet. But GPT was able to kind of explain to me what each of the pins did and how to wire it up to each of the motors so that it worked properly. I would say the biggest takeaway was using AI to aid in learning new stuff, because before it was like without AI you just kind of had to Google, like he said, and a lot of times on Google people expect you to know a lot of expert stuff beforehand, like in forums. They already assume you know a bunch of stuff, but GPT, you could actually specify how much you know and it will provide adequate information based on your level of learning.
Hi, my name is Hoon Jung. I'm a senior here at Northern Valley Old Tapan Regional High School, and I completed the Zero to Hero Challenge with Mr. Lai today.
Can you tell us about the Zero to Hero Challenge? What was it?
So basically, he asked me with no prior experience if I could program a game on Unity, and after I got a hang of it, we even tried to program a game on the Oculus VR by Meta.
So what were the specific challenges that you faced in the Zero to Hero Challenge?
I feel like the hardest part about this was really like prompting the AI, because like in human speech, like I feel like we give a lot of context and there's a lot of like body language and like prior conversations that we had that go into it. But like with ChatGPT, like it doesn't have any of that. And so half the time it didn't know what I was trying to say. But I guess I kind of worked around that by like giving it context as I went. And so I was like, help me make a game, like I need to connect my Oculus. But then it didn't know which Oculus, and so I had to specify that, and I was like, oh, but I got this error, and then help me fix that error. And then just as I went, it knew more and more, and I guess that kind of gave me better responses as I went as well.
Is there anything that surprised you about that process?
I think the most surprising part was the capabilities of it. Like, not only did I just program a game, I learned the skills of it, because it went like down. It was like, oh, like this is what this means, or like, oh, this is what that means, or this is why you have to like connect the Oculus this way. And from that, I think I really learned like how much this AI can really teach you. Like people seem to underestimate it a lot, and like it could really teach you a lot of new skills.